Hello everyone. So I'm going to cover a concept which we call the basics, even though they're not so basics. But you must practice and understand and be able to apply these concepts of the basics before we do any kind of stand-up joint manipulations. I'm going to demonstrate it with an armbar, but don't get caught into the idea of the armbar because it could work against everything. All right? So we're going to start with the first thing. So he's going to grab my outside wrist and I'm going to keep my fingers open. And this is really important that you understand why we keep our fingers open. So if you grab your own wrist, make a fist and open, you see your wrist actually expands, right? And there's actually energy into open fingers, which it's been documented many times. You can look it up about the unbendable arm, the power of the force with the energy. There's a lot about this we can get into later. But when somebody grabs you, and right now it happens to be outside wrist, so few things will happen. He'll either push me, he'll pull me, or he won't do anything. Right? So that's usually the case, right? Except there's one more while he's grabbing me. So here's the thing I want to do. So come on this side of me, please. So from here like this, I'm going to do the armbar, but don't necessarily think about the armbar itself. We're not so concerned about doing an armbar. I just want you to understand the concept. If he pushes me, I'm going to go with him. I'm going to come, I'm going to break the thumb, I'm going to step in and do an armbar. Front stance to back. So we'll get into the actual stance and the doing an armbar in a few minutes. But I just want you to understand this concept. He pushes, I go with it. Okay, a couple things to look for. If it's here, it's my arm against his arm. His arm might be stronger than mine, so I always want to keep it to my body. Then I step in and do an armbar. All right, so that's the first one. Why don't you try that? So fingers wide open, but don't do anything yet.
Okay,
he's going to push you.
Okay.
So when he pushes you, you bring it up to your chest. Right there. Take it out and step right foot forward. That's it. Good. So that's what happens if he pushes you. Well, he might pull you. So when he pulls you, I'll go with him, go up, then I get out of the way, and I do the same armbar, right? You try it this time. So open fingers. He pulls, you go with it, and you step left foot back, but keep this to your chest. Just stand in a horse stance. Okay. Here, good posture, back straight. There you go. Again, I don't want to get too caught up into the actual armbar, because we'll explain it later. I just want you guys to understand the pull and push. Go back. Now, what happens here is he's not pulling or pushing. He's just grabbing solid, holding on, right? So here's what I do. I create energy. Listen, not humans are predictable creatures, right? If I push, he's going to resist. When he resists, which way is his force going? This way. Then I go with it, and I go back to armbar. Or I pull. There you go. So from here like this, he's resisting. His energy is going that way. I go with him, and I do the armbar still. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Come back over here. So let's try it again. So you open your fingers. You're like, there's nothing going on. There's no pushing, no pulling. So you're going to create it. So you push forward. He pushes back. Now you step back. Right foot back. There, because one more time. One more time. So again. So grab again. So you go ahead, step in, push. He pushes back. So you go back with it. Bring it to your chest. Go right foot forward, left foot out. No, come back to me. Come. So right foot forward,
okay.
left foot back.
Forward,
Left foot back. Stop. Then go back straight. Good. Go back. Or practice. Now do it the other way.
Okay.
So you pull. He pulls back. You go up and step left foot back. There you go. Good. Do you understand that
Yes.
concept? So
Yes.
he's either pushing you. Now imagine this. Just not for armbar. It could be for lapel. It could be for anywhere. I just want you to understand the concept of the energy. But the most important one is in a slow motion. If he was grabbing me, see, he's got energy. There's energy right there before he locks in. And that's what the fourth condition comes. And as soon as he comes, I take that energy. Now I go back to an armbar. Make sure you understand the difference between pushing, pulling, creating energy, and while I'm coming. Right? So come over here. So when he reaches to grab your wrist, he's got energy. So you keep this energy, you drop, you bend your knees, go down, you come up. Now you can do whatever, if it's arm bar or wrist twist or whatever it is you want to do. All right, so again, let's do a quick review of the basic. So he's grabbing, he's pushing you, you step back. And go up, that's it. We don't have to do an arm bar, go back.
Okay.
He pulls you, you go with it, then you step out. That's it, go back. He doesn't do anything, he grabs you really hard, open finger. So you push, he pushes back. No, you gotta remember, you gotta fool him.
Okay.
So you push a little bit,
Push.
he pushes back, now you go with it. Right foot back, preferably. Go back, one more time. See, you wanna be able to go with things. So if the push is going this way, it's not a natural move to step left foot.
Okay.
So you wanna kind of go with it.
Right.
There you go. Right, so we're gonna create energy.
Push.
He pushes, there you go, and stop. We can do whatever now.
Okay.
Or you pull, he pulls back, now you go up and you step left foot out. And you could do whatever, right? The last one, well, while he's doing it, go. While he's coming, you bend your knee, there you go. Okay, good. So I want to make sure you get, so this is for the basics. So I want to make sure you understand this concept. Don't get caught into an armbar. We're not talking about armbar right now. We're talking about generally understanding the applied concept of energy. Is it pushing me, pulling me, grabbing me really hard, or while I'm going in? All right?